All right, standing with me tonight, Jordyn Thomas once again, doing big things for UMD softball. Today you had not one, not two, but 3 home runs in a row, including a grand slam. How did it feel? Is there any reaction to it?
Not gonna lie, I felt pretty great. Each at bat was just trying to do what I could for the team to pull our head a little more, and I just had to go up to bat with a clear mind, and each at bat felt a little sweeter. But yeah, it was awesome.
Were you kind of just like in a zone, or what was each at bat like? Was there a certain pitch you were looking for, or what played out in those at bats?
I think when I got my first collegiate home run out of the way, it was kind of like a little weight lifted off my shoulders. And then the second and third at bat, I had runners on base. I was just trying to hit them in, and got them all in.
And as a team, you guys seemed to launch homers. Didn't matter if it was the first game or the second game, you guys had 8 home runs. What has been the key to that success of finding ways to launch the ball out of the park?
I think we all build off of each other really well. Once someone gets going, hitting the ball, then we all start, getting on the train. And I think that's really something that this team has in special, is that any person in our lineup can hit the ball over, and I think that's super cool for this team.
All right, thank you, Jordyn.
Thanks.
Standing by as we finish up our Florida trip, the spring games, head coach Jen Walter. And Jen, just first of all, just go through today. 2 big games you had ahead of you to try and finish things off strong. You guys did that, launched 8 home runs, had a tremendous outpouring of power, 17-2 the first game, and closed away with I believe a 9-1 win. Take me through both of those games. That's quite an accomplishment offensively.
Yeah, I mean, the first game was ridiculous. You don't expect the way we hit the ball. I think we scored every run off a home run. I don't know. But we were just swinging the bats well. And again, it gets to the point where it's almost ridiculous. But we've got such a deep lineup. And we had Lexi coming off the bench and just had a great at bat and just got a hold of a pitch, I think, on a 2-2 count.
Her first collegiate home run.
Absolutely, and it was a no-doubter. Lauren Overly got her first one of the year, which was much needed. Jordyn, who's only been here now for 6 days, just is on fire, hits 3. And then Bren just does what Bren does, which is hit home runs. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those games that it comes along once in a lifetime. It was pretty cool. And then the second game, it's a tough act to follow. But I think we got too anxious on their pitchers, and I think we were all trying to yank it out. About middle of the game, we kind of settled down. I thought we were a little bit more disciplined. We took some walks, which is what we needed. Put the ball in play a little bit better. They made some mistakes. They dropped some balls, but we capitalized. But the other thing too about today is, I think we put everything together. We had really good pitching today. Our pitchers, threw really well. And again, it's easy to say your pitchers threw well when you're scoring as many runs as you did, but they did. We didn't give up a ton of hits. Our defense, our outfield, man, that first game, they made probably 3 diving plays. I think Schmoll made 2
3 diving plays, another running catch.
And center made that one running into the wall, which was probably the best one we had. But we played great defensively. We pitched well, and we hit well. I mean, that's how you want to end the Florida trip, I guess.
Guys lost the first one, won 9 straight. And the nice thing about what you said with the power production, 17 home runs this trip.
That's crazy.
17 home runs.
Teams that don't hit 17 home runs in a season.
Only gave up 1. And, I mean, for being in this situation now, how does it feel to leave Florida with a 9-game winning streak?
Well, I mean, I think the most important thing is that we have a pretty good idea of where we're at, both, with our pitching staff. And kind of we're settling into a lineup a little bit. We've got great depth, and we've been a little shaky defensively. We're starting to kind of clean that up. So obviously going into our trip to Missouri, which again, those are regional games, those are big games, those are tough teams. we have confidence, and there's not you can't replace that. Our kids feel good, you know. And again, I think the thing that's nice is that we're so deep that it doesn't. We're not relying on one kid to get it all done. You know, we've had a ton of kids hitting home runs and getting big hits for us and getting on bases and stealing bases. Yeah, I think we're a tough team to beat, and I think people are going to be. I think we're going to turn some heads here, which is fine. You know, if you want to be good, you want people to look at you. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And kind of one last final question, just kind of throw it out there, just kind of get your instant reaction. What's the one biggest thing you got out of this week down here? What's the one thing that kind of surprised you the most?
I don't know. I guess our pitching. You know, I think, you know, again, after we started out that first day in Missouri, giving up a ton of runs, and even that trip, you know, we gave up quite a bit of runs. I think our pitching has settled in. I think, you know, we feel that with Val and Bree, you know, they're our top two. I wouldn't say one is one over the other, but they both bring kind of a different part, and they just know how to get people out, and I think they trust their defense. We get big strikeouts when we need them. We don't get a ton of them. So I guess that's probably the biggest surprise that I'm super happy with.
All right, thank you, Jen.
Thanks, Evan.